Good morning and welcome. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's the 12th day of January 2022. It's 57 degrees and sunny here in Ventura, California with another gale force wind warning. Though for some reason I'm freezing cold. It's my thin blood, I guess. Or I'm coming down with something. It's Wednesday, which means it's time to take a look at all the products that might be available on the shelves of your friendly local game store. That's S Games and Anime here in Ventura. Come on down if you're into Ventura and game with us because we're dying to get some gaming going again. So if any of these titles sound like something you're interested in, head on down to your friendly local game store. That's S Games and Anime here in Ventura, and ask them to look into whether they are actually going to be on the shelves this week or not. Remember, we're still a couple months behind because of COVID and shipping and, aliens. From Gale Force 9, we have the Wild Beyond the Witchlight map set for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. This is a pack of maps. It runs for $40, and it is basically all the different places that you wander around in the Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign adventures setting. I guess Gale Force 9 and Wizards of the Coast has resolved their issues since Gale Force 9 is now making maps. I don't know if these are official. I mean, didn't Wizards of the Coast also release maps for Witchlight? That seems weird, but whatever. Moving on, from Raging Swan Press, we have for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, Pathfinder 1st edition, and Pathfinder 2nd edition, Sacred Blood. This is a $8 softcover supplement. It's designed to use with the Duchy of Asalar campaign setting. Includes some a family crypt, an undercity chapel, and a haunted castle. So I guess it's an adventure setting. Also from Raging Swan Press for Systemless Fantasy, we have the Thingamacon Volume 2 and the Thingamacon Volume 2 hardcover. These are both $20, so I don't know what the difference between the softcover and the hardcover is, unless this is a misprint. These are tables and stuff like that to help add to your campaign, a GM miscellany helper thingy. So it's got tables for monsters, treasures, places, things, peoples, foods, just basically a book of random tables. I love random tables. They're definitely a great DM's aid, especially when things go off the rails or you just don't have anything planned or you just need to spice things up. But they can become too much of a crutch and they take up a lot of space, and every time you're looking and rolling dice and trying to decide what's down that hallway on your random table, it kind of sort of breaks the mood and takes things away, and it's time that is sort of being not used. So 60-40 on random tables. Thankfully, there are a lot of apps now that do the work for you, but still, that means you're taking out the phone and pressing buttons, and that can, break immersion or whatever. From Philip Breed Games for Systemless Fantasy, we have the Book of Unusual Potions and the Book of Dungeon Encounters. So I guess Systemless Fantasy pretty much means now they couldn't afford or couldn't get the 5e approval, or they're trying to milk as many different fantasy game companies as possible. So the Book of Unusual Potions and the Book of Dungeons Encounters are softcover supplements for $15 for the potions, $20 for the Dungeons Encounters. The potion book contains 40 new and different and weird potions, and the Book of Dungeons Encounters contains about 100 encounters and random tables. From Arc Dream Publishing, we have Arcanist for the Delta Green RPG. Yay, Delta Green. This is a $15 supplement adventure for archaeology and stuff like that. So if you want to bring a adventure archaeologist intelligence gatherer into your Delta Green RPG, here's the book on it and some of the dangers a archaeological intelligence gathering character might encounter. Say that sentence fast. From Pendlehaven, we have Odin's Path, Diviner's Book, and Elder Futhrak Futhark runes. This is for Fate of the Runes Ragnarok. This is the Norse Viking tabletop RPG. This is contains everything you need to begin your journey into understanding the Elder Futhark runes. A diviner's booklet explains the history, meaning, and details of every rune, and it comes with 24 Elder runes forged in stainless steel and painted into the colors of the mystical arts of the setting. Wow, okay. So, yeah, 24 little stainless steel chits painted, and it teaches you how to cast the runes and actually predict the future using rune casting, a timed and true form of divination that dates back hundreds of thousands of years. So, awesome? Weird? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of that one. Moving on. From the Everway Company, we have the Silver Anniversary Edition of the Everway, including the Player's Handbook, the Game Master screen, and the Fortune Deck. Everway is an unusual diceless system that came out a while back, never really got a lot of press or play or whatever, but now it's got the Silver Anniversary and they're trying to bring it back. It's $220 for the deluxe set, $60 for the Anniversary Player's Book, $60 for the Anniversary Game Master's Book, and $30 for the Fortune Deck. In Everway, players play fantasy heroes of myth and legends and create stories from rich images and collaborative questions. Player runs via the Fortune Deck. PCs create their own fantastic powers and magic. So yeah, it's a fantasy deck that used a deck of cards instead of dice to generate things. Very much story-driven. Trying to remember when this came out. I'm thinking early 2000s. So it's been floating around for a while, but never really, got the wheels under it that, say, a Pathfinder or Dungeons & Dragons or a Star Wars got. From Atlas Games, we have some supplements for Magical Kitties Save the Day. We have Fantastica, Power Up, and the series workbook pack. In the hidden land of Fantastica, everyone knows about magic. The PC's magical kitties do not need to hide their magic, and humans and kitties work together to solve the problems. It's a fairy tale land ruled by princesses, so that's a campaign setting for the Magical Kitties Save the Day tabletop role-playing game. In Power Up, you have new powers, new foes, new problems, and new things to add to your Magical Kitty Save the Day tabletop role-playing game. And the series workbook pack pretty much is what it sounds like. It's some workbooks, so basically a bunch of blank paper things that you're spending $20 for, where you could go to the 99-cent store and get the exact same things for 99 cents. But this one has art. So yes, the Magical Kitties Save the Day is a tabletop role-playing game about magical kitties. From Hit Point Press, we have Humblewood Minis, Citizens of Adelheart. These are 5 unpainted miniatures with some assembly required for the Humblewood tabletop role-playing game, or whatever Humblewood is. What is Humblewood? Humblewood is an exciting new campaign setting for 5th edition that includes 10 original player rounds. Yeah, it's a 5e campaign setting. Then they have some figures. What size are these? Are these 35? They don't look 35. It's got what looks like a giant, 2 winged individuals, and a guy, I don't know what the other 2 are. Something with a lant and maybe something wearing a hat. The picture is not really good. But if you're looking for a $23 box of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figures, sure, why not? Figures are always fun. Not an exciting week. Nothing really jumping out at me. A couple weird ones. A lot of 5e stuff. Sort of unusual about the maps, since I'm pretty sure Wizards of the Coast also did a map thing for Witchlight, but whatever. Nice to see Delta Green getting some love. The rune thing is cool and interesting and sort of weird. Everway, always want to support an independent company and always like to see, new weird takes on the standard fantasy genre. I don't remember hearing anything good or bad about it, but who knows? $220 is a lot of money, though. Magical Kitties saved the day. Perfect, fun game for the little kids in your family who want to do some role-playing. And we got some miniatures, so all in all, an okay week. Nothing great, but it's still early in the year. If any of these titles sound like something you want to purchase, head on down to your friendly local game store, that's Cess Games Anime here in Ventura, and ask them to look into it for you. And remember to tell them the OGGM sent you. No, maybe don't tell them I sent you. They might kick you out. Till next time, if you appreciate this content, let me know. If you haven't subscribed, let me know. And please take a moment to subscribe and help me hit 1,000 subs by August 4th. And of course, as always, stay off my land, you damn magical kitties!